Hi, I wanted to share a story with you, and it's kind of personal, and it has to do with somebody that means a lot to me. I wanted to talk to you about elder abuse and how it can be in lots of forms. When we think about elder abuse, we think, oh, someone's being taken advantage of, someone is mistreating them, they're talking to them unkindly. They are physically harming the person, verbally abusive, neglecting them, not caring for them properly. And sometimes it can be financial abuse. And a way that they can be financially abused is with their story. Sometimes they'll just share their story casually, and then someone will take that story and use that story for themselves. Now, every time I sat down and I talked with this person, they would always share something from their childhood or their past. Now, they shared their story with someone outside of their family. The person reassured them that they could write their story, type up the handwritten copy of the book, and help them publish the book. The person took the paperwork, the notebooks and different papers where this friend of mine had written their childhood story on. They took that with them and then they never delivered on the typed book. So my friend let me know, hey, I let so and so take the book and they're supposed to do something about it. So another time I go visit the friend and they say that they asked the person that they gave their book to about the book and how it's going. And so the person says, oh, I gave it back to you. Well, they didn't give it back. And so, because this person is older, their assumption is, oh, they won't remember that I didn't give back the book. So I went and I asked the person, do you have the book? The person says, no, I don't have the book. So I let them know that it was very disheartening that they misplaced the book. And I was very disappointed at them. That's the last time that I've spoken to the person and also my friend. And the reason why I'm telling you this is that you need to protect your senior family members, your elderly family members, and friends who have these beautiful stories, but they're being stolen from them. If you have someone who has a story and you'd like to help them protect the story, this is what you should do. You should offer them a non disclosure agreement, an NDA. And I'm just going to read you what it actually is here, also known as a confidentiality agreement, propriety information agreement, or secrecy agreement. It is a legal contract between two or more parties that outlines information they want to share for a specific purpose but restrict from wider use. So, if you have a senior who has a story and they say, oh, yes, I'm going to let so and so read my story, you tell them, let me help you with the process. And you go and get a NDA off the internet and you say, you know what? After you have them sign this form, then let them read the document, but don't let them take it. If they're going to let them take it, they definitely need to have this NDA agreement. But, you know, they usually only have one copy, and so that was a situation with my friend, and unfortunately, there aren't any other copies. She has the story in here, but it was just sad that someone who didn't have any regard for her story really in the first place made a promise and disrespected her, and then I don't know, they probably just threw it away casually or carelessly, right? But they didn't have it to give back. If you have a senior or an elderly person in your life and you know they are always sharing stories with you, and some of the stories, they're just so profound and they tickle you sometimes because they're great stories. You need to help them document that and also get an NDA. You need to sign an NDA to protect them so that they know that you are not trying to steal their story. And you can have it notarized as well because you really want to protect them and their story.